Okay. Just checking. I had to check something. But, yeah, guys, I'm here for your Raw review for May 25th, 2015. I'm going to be honest, this show sucked. It's just nothing seemed like. It didn't seem like. This was just not a good go home show. A lot of the stupid shit just happened. It did not. And, I'm usually the one who say, okay, it's an okay show. I can't even say that. This show is just a lot of stupid stuff, but okay. We start off the show. The Authority. Again. Can we start Raw differently? Holy shit, is it just... I don't get why WWE does this. I think a lot of people, and not just me who says, a lot of fans even say, we're sick of the Authority. Every week coming out and saying, just talking about, Rollins talking about that Ambrose is nothing but... He calls Ambrose that he rode his coattails in the Shield. And then Ambrose comes out. Oh, before that, Triple H announces that tonight that Ambrose had to sign a contract. I don't know why. It just seemed kind of stupid because, you guys made the match. You're the Authority. You guys can pretty much, you don't need a contract. I don't know why. At least they didn't do a contract signing. At least that would have been kind of boring. And then Ambrose comes out and says he wants to punch Seth Rollins. And then he makes another Justin Bieber chant. And then whoever wrote this, Rollins goes on saying that Justin Bieber, what did he say? He said, oh, it wouldn't be bad Justin Bieber gets girls, he's a success in this generation, most successful in this generation. Who wrote that? What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry, that just... And then Ambrose says he's gonna come down there. That was just stupid. I'm sorry. He didn't need to write that. But then he comes out and then comes down, but then brings out Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns is kind of just his help. So Roman Reigns and Steph announces that Ambrose and Reigns and Ambrose will team up to face Kane and Rollins. This wasn't a bad match. Reigns he's getting a lot of good punches in. When Rollins, I think, was like a neck breaker, and then Reigns gets out and just socks him in the back of the neck. I'm like, that looked pretty good. But they win via Ambrose rolls up Seth Rollins. So, and then Ambrose is being interviewed by Renee Young. J&J come up, taunt Ambrose. They say, oh, we're gonna give you the contract, but they don't have it. It was just a setup. They brawl, but a cameraman, I guess, gets punched by Ambrose. And then they show a video about Kevin Owens, or Kevin Steen. I'm calling him Kevin Steen, guys, so that's just what I'm calling him. I'm not calling him Kevin Owens. And then R-Truth versus Rusev. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't even a match. Rusev beats him, few seconds, just hits the accolade and wins, and then really he just calls out Lana. Then Lana comes out after the break. Lana has new music now. Okay. And then Rusev says that that she still cares about him, and that they want to both crush America. And then I guess they hug, and it seems like they got back together. But then Rusev says he just wants her to say to her, you were wrong, in that it's all her fault, basically, for what happened. And then Lana says no and calls him a quitter and a liar. And then, oh yeah, because he also says, you belong to me, to her, and then, or he's like, I owe you. There you And then she pretty much says that she belongs to no one, and that she says she's not Rusev's victim. So, and she just drops the mic. And then goes in the arms of Dolph Ziggler. I'm sorry. If they're trying to go for the whole independent woman angle, you really can't do it. It wouldn't work considering she's just going in the arms of another dude. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work if that's what you're trying to go for. But, and then Ziggler comes out and they kiss. So. And then Triple H and Rollins walk in. I guess the cameraman presses charges, and the two police officers, just fake officers. It's the same guy, I guess, who arrested Stephanie last year. And I guess he pressed charges, but I guess the guy didn't want to, but he was forced. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sick of the whole arresting shit. It's not the attitude. It worked in the Attitude Era, but it just doesn't work when you've done it so many times. You know Ambrose is going to come back in the end and sign the contract, which that actually did happen. I'm sorry, you just didn't need to do this. This whole he gets arrested for a couple segments and then he comes back later in the night. It's just, I called it. It's like, come on. Just couldn't be a little more original. Then we had King Barrett versus Ryback. It's actually not a bad match. Barrett's attacking the injured ribs of Ryback. And then, but Ryback wins with a shell shock. The match was pretty short. Yeah, this is actually pretty, like a 5-minute match where Ryback wins. But it was a good match nonetheless, so. And I guess, the people from Entourage, this is another thing. WWE, stop with the celebrity guests. Really, it's annoying at this point. You're bringing in all this guys from this movie that's coming out. I don't know if they're trying to be hip. Oh, let's bring in a movie star from a movie that's coming out at the moment. Like, come on, it's lame. No one cares. Like, I don't even think they even really got a pop like that much. Like, I guess Stephanie and Triple H talk backstage. People from Entourage, they joke around. As they plug the fucking Entourage, and they say it's the WrestleMania movie. And yeah, they bring up Rousey beating up Stephanie, whatever. Okay, let's move on. I don't care. Then we have Stardust versus Neville. I really didn't watch this. I think I went to the bathroom at this point. Because I really don't care what they're doing with Stardust. But Stardust, Neville wins. There you go. And then he gets attacked by Bo Dallas. So, this little feud's gonna end Bo Dallas. Neville's gonna beat him. I'll talk about this more tomorrow, my predictions. These guys, again, the Entourage dudes, they talk to Summer Rae, Layla, Emma, and the divas that aren't really even being used. And they talk to Zack Ryder, and they have like a meeting in the back. And then we have Ziggler. Oh, before that, you have a little segment with Ziggler and Lana. And you have Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Pretty good match. Lana walks out there. She's like standing on the ramp, watching most of the match. But then Rusev comes out. Kind of knew he was coming up. Distracts Ziggler. Ziggler super kicks Rusev, but then gets bro kicked by Sheamus, and then Rusev puts him in the accolade. So, and then Lana's just watching. So, I for a second thought, oh, this is like a scam. Lana's gonna join Rusev again. I don't know. It didn't seem like that. I don't know. I don't get it. And then another John Cena Open Challenge. And then the freaking Entourage dudes come out. And then they bring out Zack Ryder. I guess they only did it because they were in Long Island. That's the only reason they did it. But it was a short match. Cena wins, but then after celebrating and with them and all, and Cena doing the whole respect, raises Zack Ryder's hand and shit, he gets attacked by Kevin Steen, who does the pump up powerbomb again, and just stomps on the title again. And I'm liking Kevin Steen, so I don't know if they're bringing him up. I don't know if he's gonna be in NXT and Raw. He's gonna do both. So and they're watching Steen, and then Renee Young wants an update on Ambrose, and Triple H says if Ambrose doesn't make it to the end of the night back to Raw, they're not signing the contract. Means they're signing the contract. Then we have Tamina Snuka versus Paige when the Bellas are on commentary. It was an end match. But Tamina Snuka wins because I guess Naomi hits Paige. She loses to a Samoan drop. I'd much rather Tamina have that boot beater finisher. That super kick she does, I think that looks way more brutal than a fucking Samoan drop, which has always been just a basic move. I really hope Naomi doesn't win. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like Naomi that much. I'll get more into that tomorrow. Then, right, the New Day are out there just talking trash again. And they're saying it's not fair that they have to defend the titles in the chamber. And then Kane comes out and says that the New Day ought to face the Cesaro and Kid, Los Matadors, Ascension, Primetime Players, and the Lucha Dragons in a 10-on-3 handicap match. Okay, this is what I don't get. Isn't Kane a heel technically, and he's part of the Authority? Don't they usually side with other heels? Why would Kane say, "Oh, look, let's put the 10 guys"? I don't get it. And I don't get what they're doing with Kane because a few weeks ago he was hating on Rollins. Now they're cool. Yeah, this wasn't a match. It ends in a brawl. This is like a waste of time. This is just an excuse to get them all out there and have a brawl. I'd much rather just be the New Day talk trash than one of the tag teams just keep coming out. That would have been better. But the way they did it, let's make a match, and it really wasn't even a match because they all rushed Xavier Woods and he gets attacked and everyone brawls. And then Cesaro and Kid give the swing drop kick to Xavier Woods. There you go. And then they have this segment with the Authority again. They saying Ambrose is nothing but a criminal. And then they said they have no choice but to cancel them. They're going to announce they're going to cancel the match. But, of course, Reigns comes out. I guess this is literally to kill time. Reigns comes out, attacks the Authority, but they attack him. Roman Reigns, does this whole Superman, and they're all rushing on him and throw him off, and he's about to Superman punch Kane, but Kane chokeslams him. And I think this is at the point Ambrose comes out in a police van, even though it looked like an ambulance more. It was just like an ambulance, but with police stuff. I'm like, you couldn't just use an actual police car? It seemed kind of weird using a thing that just kind of looked like an ambulance, but with and Ambrose comes out in a cop hat and a few nightsticks. They clear house. Ambrose signs the contract, so the match is made. I'm sorry, this Raw wasn't good. It just was boring. I just seemed disinterested. I love Ambrose and Rollins, but I'll get more into this tomorrow, my predictions. But yeah, guys, I did not like Raw this week. I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Elimination Chamber predictions. Until then, guys, I am signing off.